Lesson 10. A Cruel Pork Butcher. Chapter 2.
What became of the dead pigs? Zunda and his family would dine on some of that pork. Most of it Zunda will sell at the market. That was what this butcher did, every single day, for 55 long years. One day, when Zunda was in his late 70s, the monks heard screams coming from Sundar's house. This went on for 7 days. The monks assumed Zunda was at work as usual, taking pleasure out of his cruelty towards the unfortunate pigs, torturing them one after the other. As always, the monks grieved for the pigs. Suddenly one day, Zunda's house fell silent. The monks began to wonder why. They reported it to the Buddha, who said,
Actually, it was not the pig's screams that one heard. It was Zunda himself screaming.
But it is sounded like pig's screams, sir.
Yes, it did. But what you heard was not the pig's cries of agony. A week ago, Zunda fell ill. Suddenly, his skin broke out in rashes. He felt extreme heat with his body. He could not bear this heat. He groaned and groaned like the pigs he had tortured. His agony drove him to the ground. He twisted and writhed in pain on the floor of his house. His family was anxious the neighbors might hear his screams. So they kept the door shut all the time. Sometimes, they even had to gag his mouth with clothes to stop him from screaming. Zunda suffered the torments for 7 days. He died today. He has been reborn in Avisi hell, suffering there for all his cruelty. Monks, an evildoer suffers here in this life. He suffers hereafter, in the next life. He reflects on his bad actions and suffers both mentally and physically.
concluded the Lord Buddha.